Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. You know it's my favorite day of the week because we get busy. So, we got a good one for you today. Oh, yeah, we're talking King Trump and we're talking tariffs. So, King Trump's plan is tariffs, tax everyone. And a lot of people are saying it's a threat. I necessarily don't believe that. When someone shows me and tell me who they are, I believe them. And we're going to talk about tariffs today, and we're also going to talk about this mass deportation of immigration, because I want you to be ready for what is going to happen with the economy and cost of living and cost of life in 2025. That's right. If Trump gets into a trade war or tariffs, Mexico, Canada, China, whatever it might be, right? And I'm telling you this because I want you to be ready so you don't have to get ready. What's already horrible inflation and people not being able to afford life, cost of living, cost of life, is going to skyrocket. That, with the mass deportation that Trump is going to do, I believe within 6 to 8 months of Trump taking office, which I think is about like 36 or 40 days, it will cripple Americans. And I know Elon Musk said that, Trump's plan is going to make the middle class to lower middle class suffer, but sometimes suffering is necessary. What a reprehensible, disgusting comment to make. And of course, you can say that when you're the wealthiest man in the world. If Trump follows through with a trade war, tariffs, and this mass immigration plan, and we know he is going to do the mass immigration plan because, that is what he won his election on, because he blames the immigrants for everything. But my question is, who's going to do the jobs in America that the immigrants do? Not the too good for it Americans. I know they're not going to do it. So what do you think that's going to do to the cost of every single thing we consume in America? Now let's add tariffs to that and a potential trade war. We are gearing up for what could be the worst year in American history since the Great Depression. And I'm not just talking about what happened in 2008. I'm talking about the Great Depression. People not being able to afford anything. Trump's plan, and again, Trump's plan and the people around him are only people who are loyal to Donald Trump. I saw Don Jr.'s girlfriend Kimberly just got the ambassadorship to Greece. There is no one around him. It's not that they're the most qualified for the job. RFK Jr. Will destroy healthcare. He's the person, QAnon, nuttier than squirrel shit, that thinks that vaccines cause autism. QAnon, nuttier than squirrel shit, and the magnified by the fact that there is no one around Donald Trump to say, don't do this, don't do that. I'm expecting within 6 to 8 months, it will cripple America. And it's already, inflation is already, the cost of living, cost of life of what won Donald Trump the election, because there's a perception, not reality, but there's a perception that a Republican in the big seat is better for the economy. Ronald Reagan, trickle down economics. It's all bullshit, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. And the reason why I'm telling you this is to get out, maybe buy some stuff, hit BJ's, hit Costco, hit Sam's Club, because I firmly believe that the cost of living and the cost of life will skyrocket next year with Trump's tariff plans, a possible trade war, I know Trudeau rushed to Mar-a-Lago to see King Trump. Macron, we all know they met. They're all kissing King Trump's ring because of the possible trade war and because of possible tariffs. I understand why they're doing it. The mass deportation, that will be just devastating when you start seeing that play out on TV. That will destroy people mentally, watching families being ripped apart. But like I said, the main thing of this is the cost of living and the cost of life and what a trade war, tariffs will do to the United States. It will cripple it. And there are billionaires around Trump, and billionaires care about billionaires. So I'm giving you a heads up. That's all I'm doing of what these tariffs and a possible trade war will do. I think within 6 to 8 months of Trump taking office, America will be devastated. It will be devastated. It will be, I don't know what will happen to families, people, but it will be devastating. Because the cost of living, the cost of life will skyrocket. And contrary to Elon Musk saying that suffering is necessary for the middle class, lower middle class, poverty, that's reprehensible, disgusting language. But unfortunately now Elon Musk sits right next to the big C and probably has more power than just about anybody in D.C. other than King Trump. So I'm telling you, because when you can buy things, when you get ahead a little bit, maybe stock up a little things, because, I've never known myself to be wrong. And trade war, tariffs, immigration, those people who do the jobs, just be ready. Be ready for what that outcome is going to be of a possible trade war and what those tariffs will do to the cost of living, which is already out of control as it is now. But just be ready. And as you can buy things, get ahead a little bit if you can. I know it's the holidays, but I would recommend that if you can. Because within 6 to 8 months, America will be in full-on disaster mode. It will be a shit hurricane. So just start preparing now if you can, so you'll be ready so you don't have to get ready. Lots of love. Grande beso. Light, love, peace, hope, and joy. And again, my DM is always open if you are struggling with your mental health. Love you. See you tomorrow.